the trigger on suppress just the way that goes. It's interesting that that stunt was far and away the simplest of stunts compared to everything else we were doing there.
Very nice. Sweet. Do one more time. Thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you both so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Honestly, I think one of the reasons I loved the idea of doing this film was the challenge of not having another human there for the majority of the time filming. But yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I think the way they scheduled it, not whether they did this on purpose or not, I'd have about like 4 or 5 days where it was scenes with me and Bumblebee, and I'd start to go a little stir crazy. And then they'd bring George in, and I would be like, a human, finally talk to me, respond to me. But it was interesting. I think Travis Knight did an incredible job in making every moment feel as real as possible, you know, given we didn't have everything you'll see in the movie.
And what are you actually looking at in those moments?
Sometimes a piece of tape, a tennis ball on a stick. They did create like a foam version of Bumblebee's head that they would put up on a ladder. So that was about as close as I got.
Transformers franchise.
What new muscles do I get to be like, shh, it's going to be a secret. But for the longest time in WWE, there's been a clamoring for the audience for me to be an adversarial character. And this may be the first chance you get to see something like that.
I mean, I love Ferdinand, love Blockers, and now Transformer movie, Bumblebee. This is amazing, John, right?
The great thing about that, and when you take it back to the original concept, the story was about a boy in his car. And I think we revisit that coming-of-age story. Because it's set in 1987, it's obviously not going to be a beautiful, shiny new car. I think the spin they put on is tremendous, but it can be something as simple as all that to a 16-year-old a driver's license symbolizes freedom and the next step in your life, but at the same time you get a sneak peek in the origins of one of the most iconic characters in this universe. It truly is. It's well put together. It's unbelievably directed. I'm honored to be a part of it.
What was your first car?
1984 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. I got it when I was 14 years old, and by the time I was 15, it had no transmission. So I owned it and never legally drove it once. I never drove it once.
John gave him a 10 out of 10.
Well, John didn't have to deal with him like we did.
Right.
So,
There you go. Thanks, John.
But speaking of John, how does John do